King of the Road Productions proudly presents a Country and Corpus episode of the Jim King of the TV show on Fox 4, the CW, Strike TV, and YouTube. Southeast Texas style. During the half hour, we'll check out country star John Wolfe live at Honky Tonk, Texas. We'll also cruise to a chili cook-off in Corpus Christi, Texas.
Hours of push and broom by a 12-4-bedroom mama. Man of means by no means. King of the road. To Jim King, King of the Road, all the way from Beaumont.
Sponsored by Tanner West and Texas Construction Resources. We'll feature the Honky Tonk, Texas fabulous flashback. We'll also air the Southeast Texas debut of Jess Kelly Adams' new video as our King's Country music clip of the week from Nashville. And Frank Foster will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Glenn's Express Collision. King of the Road. Howdy and welcome to Jim King of the TV show on Fox 4, the CW, Strike TV, and YouTube. I'm Jim King of the Road. We've got a couple of royal road trips on the horizon. Hope to see you at the South Texas State Fair on Friday, March 29th at 9 p.m. for the Will Carter Band live on stage. Speaking of the Will Carter Band, next week we'll be dedicating an entire episode to this fine up-and-coming country band. Don't miss our exclusive with them next week. And you'll want to check them out in Beaumont on March 29th. And make plans now to join us at the Cajun Heritage Fest on Saturday, March 6th at the Bob Bauer Civic Center in Port Arthur, Texas. There'll be non-stop Cajun music, food, contests, and dancing. For complete details, visit CajunHeritageFest.com. Be sure to take King's Country Internet Radio along for the ride. In less than 100 years, radio has come a long, long way. We've gone from this to this. Alexa, play King's Country on TuneIn.
King's Country from TuneIn.
And this. Now you can stream us everywhere. King's Country streams the most magnificent country music mix on the planet 24/7. Stream King's Country Internet Radio on your PC, smart speaker, mobile device, or in your vehicle with your Bluetooth connection. King's Country is streaming worldwide and crystal clear on TuneIn, iTunes, Live 365, and at kingscountry.net. Don't miss the nationally recognized and multi-award-winning Jim King of the Radio Show middays on King's Country at kingscountry.net. It does rule. Now ride shotgun with me to Honky Tonk, Texas and Silsbee to see John Wolfe live. We always cruise Cadillac style, as seen and heard on Southeast Texas TV, radio, and social media. We are everywhere.
Extra large and turbocharged. It's the King of the Road Show.
Oh, hi, to the guy.
One man has the power to take you behind the scenes. Jim King of the Road.
Jim King of the Road. Me and my baby, we were parked down a country road. Radio was playing, she started singing, Stuck on You. She leaned over, put her pretty little head on my shoulder. We forgot all about the fight we had and started all over. That's what a song will do. Turn you around, speak right to you, make you laugh and cry and fill your heart up too. That's what a song will do. I was sitting in the kitchen down at Mama's house, having one of those days, feeling like nothing gonna go my way. She was humming along to a feel-good song. It eased my mind, all of a sudden wasn't nothing wrong. That's right. That's what a song.
The 700th episode of the King of the Road Show HD, and look who I've got to help me celebrate. It's John Wolfe from Austin, Texas, singer-songwriter. Honky Tonk, Texas is right up your alley, I think.
It is, man. It's good to be here tonight. Thanks for having me on.
It all happens in a honky tonk.
It does, man. At my first album, It All Happened in a Honky Tonk, seems to come back quite often in some of these beer joints. So we're happy to be here tonight and happy to be on with you.
Originally from Tulsa, Oklahoma. I've got a lot of family there, but I think you grew up in Miami, Oklahoma. Do they pronounce it like Miami there, or is it Miami?
It's Miami. It's kind of a weird deal, but born in Tulsa, raised in Miami, Oklahoma, and we get a chance to play up at Kane's Ballroom quite often, but most of my career has been made here in Texas.
Yeah, well, Texas still loves traditional country music, and that's your specialty.
Right. Absolutely, that's what I do.
Yeah, but before you got into the music business, you had a pretty respectable job. You were an oil trader in Chicago and then in Houston?
That's right. Graduated Colorado State University, so I've kind of been all over the place. I love the mountains and love Colorado. Went out there after high school and ended up with a finance degree, and worked for British Petroleum for a few years on the oil trading floor in Chicago, and they transferred me to Houston, and that was a bad move. Then they transferred me down to Houston because there's too many beer joints, and I ended up having a lot of late nights and got into country music and ended up leaving my job, and here I am 10 years later.
Yeah, and I heard a little story that you actually had a pretty famous roommate at one point, a guy named Hayes Carl. How did that happen?
That's right. So when I first started in Houston, John Evans was really a big influence on me, and John was pretty much the reason I'm doing what I'm doing today. He really encouraged me to get going and helped me find songs and work on my craft, and his friend was Hayes Carl, and Hayes needed a roommate at the time, so that's how I ended up living with Hayes. And I was a big Hayes Carl fan before I moved in with him, so I was a little nervous for a while, but we became great friends, and we go back a lot of years now.
2 hearts thumping like a bass drum, drumming baby all night. Don't it feel good? Don't it feel good? Thank y'all very much.
This segment is sponsored by Tanner West and Texas Construction Resources. When it comes to land clearing, dirt work, excavation, or custom ponds in Southeast Texas, there's only one name you need to know: Texas Construction Resources. Owner Tanner West and his very capable crew have the equipment and experience to handle any job. Give them a call at 409-782-6438. TCR also specializes in site prep, house pads, land clearing, demo, driveways, and much more. Call Texas Construction Resources in Tanner West, 409-782-6438. Still to come, we'll air the Southeast Texas debut of Jess Kelly Adams' new video as our King's Country Music Clip of the Week from Nashville. We'll also feature the Honky Tonk, Texas Fabulous Flashback. Frank Foster will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Glenn's Express Collision on West Cardinal Drive in Beaumont. Next, we'll cruise to a chili cook-off in Corpus Christi, Texas.
You're cruising in the King's Caddy.
King of the road.